Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Gemini. At the heart of the reading, we have this card of grief and sadness, disappointment, regret. Okay, I feel there's a great sadness and regret having to do with a choice that you made. You may have a guilty conscience about that choice that you made, that the consequence of which has landed you here in this position. Or if this is not you, it is them. One of you is in this position. Okay, so if it's not you, it's them. All right, but you would be aware of it, so you will know who's who. This person has a guilty conscience and they are crying over spilt milk. That's what this is saying. So they're feeling guilty about a choice that they made. Obviously, it was a bad choice, a mistake, and now they are trying to escape their reality. Okay, they just want to go to that escape to forgetfulness. Like I don't want to think about it. That's what it is. I don't want to think about it because when I do, it's just too painful. I feel like they're wondering. Um, I feel like they're wondering if they should put the effort, I feel, to reconcile with the Eight of Coins and the Ten of Cups being present here in your overall energies. Okay. I feel like there was a meeting. I'm looking at this next card of a secret rendezvous here, but it's in the reverse. So I feel like there was a meeting where either somebody didn't show up, maybe that was the choice, not to show up, and things went really bad, and now there's regret. The other person may have fired off a message that said, okay, that's it, we're done, because you chose not to show. That could be what this is. And now they are thinking of making the effort to reconcile. I feel like they realize here what they've lost. Okay. I feel like they just want to return to the other person. I'm unclear as to why they chose not to show or not to go. Yeah. But they do want to return. They want to return to this happiness, okay, that they had before in the past, to this happiness that they dream about, okay, here in Sleeping Beauty, the happiness that they are struggling to obtain. This is about this is about a decision to make the effort to reconcile. Now, excuse me, they know this person is angry with them, okay? But they made a choice, and it's like they're sitting in the consequence of their choice, all right, that they made, which wasn't a good choice, but you see, they still have this vision for the future with this person. And here they are crying over spilt milk. Now that's twice now. Okay, so that's twice now. It's just I'm trying to figure out why. If they felt they belong with this person, did they make that choice? That's something maybe you are aware of, okay, or one of you is aware of. And so they're sitting here in this woe is me and thinking about their wish, thinking about trying to heal it, about a reconciliation. Um, Thinking about the direction is what they're dreaming of here, about the future, what they're dreaming about here in the Sleeping Beauty, dreaming about that Ten of Cups. And so this connection has been put up on the shelf. So the fact that it's up on the shelf and not left behind, I feel like it's not really over. Although they did indicate it was over, I don't feel it is over. I feel it's just been, and that person is upset with them, frustrated with them for the choice that they made. Okay. Can they forgive them for that? That's what they're wondering. That's what they're wondering. This person here, they're wondering if the other person can forgive them for the choice that they made. You see, there's the Hierophant, and there's the Three of Wands. In this deck is burdens. Okay, and so that's what they're wondering, because they have this decision to make for the future right here. Look at that, right? And they have a certain expectation. Okay, because when the Three of Wands is in the upright like that, there's a certain expectation of what's going to come towards them. Okay, so this is it. They have a certain expectation. They know this person's mad at them, and so I feel like they're expecting the worst. There's the Wands for the burden. The burden is also up here. They delivered. I feel like they delivered some bad news to that person. I just don't understand why. I don't understand why, because it seems to me like they do love this person and want to be with this person. So there's something else outside of this relationship that is influencing them to have made that choice. And maybe it's a person. Because they're longing for the cup, you see. So none of this makes sense. But you will know. You will know what this is about. Because they're longing for the cup. They're longing to be with that person. But they didn't make that choice. They made a different choice. And now they regret it. Now they have a guilty conscience. Now they wish they hadn't of. They wish they had made the other choice. They wish they had chosen you now. If this is the other person, otherwise this is you. And so you can see the opportunity. And they really, really want it, but the hands are holding back. They're heavily burdened. There's those Ten of Wands. Okay, they're heavily burdened by, I feel, by how the other person feels about them now, and about whether I feel that other person would be willing to make certain adjustments for them. For some reason, I'm getting that. Okay, I don't know what it's about. Only you do. Only you do, and they do. I don't. I have no idea. But you would. And so right now you're currently apart from this person, but yet I feel like you belong together. They're struggling, but they are looking at the idea of going back, sailing back into choppy waters. So they left things rather choppy, with a lot of emotions, okay? And they are going back and forth about going back, putting the effort to reconcile with you, or vice versa. They're haunted by a decision that they took. They're haunted by that decision. And so now they're going to make another decision. And well, I feel like, yeah, look, see, there's the Five of Swords. That's what he's looking back at. So he's haunted by a decision, or he or she, to end that relationship. So to make the choice not to go, not to show up. So obviously something was set and you and they were supposed to meet, but it never happened because they chose not to. And there's a reason for that that's beyond me. I can't get it. I can't pick up on it. But they're haunted by it and they want to be with you and they really, really wish they had chosen differently. And now they get to choose again. And this time over here, I feel like they used the swords. They were influenced by the swords, influenced by others. But now here in this, when they re-choose, they will use their intuition and follow their intuition. You can expect to hear from this person. I feel like if you could be very upset with this person and they would know it. They would be aware of it. And so they would probably approach you cautiously. But you are going to hear from them. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.